When I was still in high school, my family moved from sunny California to a remote spot in northern Idaho. My parents had just retired and had built their dream house deep in the wilderness. We didn't have a single neighbor in sight, just thick, endless woods that bordered protected parkland and land used for logging. The house was enormous, 2 floors, a home gym, a full bar and game area, and even a legit movie theater down in the basement. It was the kind of home you'd see in a luxury catalog. Isolated, peaceful, and seemingly perfect. Or at least it felt that way at first. I had a girlfriend back then, and one evening while my parents went into town for dinner, I invited her over to hang out and watch a film. We were completely alone. I opened a beer. Yeah, I was underage, but I didn't think anyone would mind. And we headed down to the theater to watch Gladiator. Everything seemed totally normal at first. But about halfway through the movie, probably close to midnight, I was hit with this sudden wave of panic. It came out of nowhere, like my body was warning me about something I couldn't see. My chest was tight, my heart racing. I kept glancing over my shoulder at the large windows behind us, staring into total blackness beyond the glass. I didn't want to alarm my girlfriend, so I said nothing. We even got a little intimate during the movie, but I couldn't shake the feeling that someone, or something, was watching us. I didn't know from where, but I was sure of it. After the movie ended, I walked her upstairs and out to her car. The house was still and quiet again. As she drove away, I remembered I'd left the lights on in the basement, bar, game room, theater, so I went back down. I shut off the theater lights first and then froze. My eyes locked onto the large window facing the backyard. And that's when I saw him. He looked like a drifter, hair wild, clothes filthy. But what chilled me was the way he looked at me. His smile stretched across his face, wide and unnerving. His eyes were huge and crazed. In one hand, he held a knife, lightly tapping the blade against the window pane again and again. For a moment, I honestly thought I was imagining him. I slowly backed out and headed to the bar room to turn off the rest of the lights. That room had a sliding glass door, also facing the woods. I flipped the switch and nearly jumped out of my skin. He was there too, just calmly walking from the window to the door. Still grinning, still staring. We were now less than a foot apart, separated only by glass. He didn't try to come inside, didn't move at all, just stood there, staring at me like he could see into my soul. I quietly walked upstairs. As I reached the top, my parents came home. I looked at them and said, "I think I'm losing my mind. I just saw a man outside with a knife watching me." My mom went pale. My dad's expression turned hard. Without saying a word, he opened the gun safe, grabbed his rifle, and ran out to search the area. I turned to my mom and asked what was going on. She said, "There have been break-ins nearby. Some guy's been wandering through the forest, trying to get into people's homes. The way you described him, it's the same guy." The police came, but didn't find anything. No signs of forced entry, no tracks, just cold, silent forest. That should have been the end of it. But it wasn't. That night, as I lay in bed, I heard a faint tapping noise beneath me. My bedroom was directly above the movie room. It sounded like metal softly tapping against glass. I told myself it was nothing, but the tapping didn't stop. It went on for hours. It happened again the next night, and the next. Sometimes it would go quiet. Then at 3 a.m., I'd hear it again. I even thought I heard someone walking on the roof one night. I checked the windows, but never saw anyone. Still, I felt eyes on me, constantly. Then came winter. My parents had to leave town for a few days, though they were uneasy about it. Before they left, they handed me a shotgun, just to be safe. We also had a huge Rottweiler, gentle as could be, but completely silent unless there was real danger. One night, home alone, I heard snow crunching outside. Slow, deliberate steps. The dog stood up, ears pointed, growling low and deep. Then he started barking like mad at the front door, aggressive, unrelenting. He only ever did that if someone was truly there. I didn't make a sound. I didn't want whoever was outside to know I was home. I stayed completely still. Then came a knock. Slow, echoing, mocking. I didn't answer. That night, I slept with the shotgun beside me, doors locked, blinds shut, my dog curled at my feet. In the morning, I stepped outside, and what I saw made my blood run cold. Fresh footprints in the snow, human prints, circled the entire house. They stopped at every single window like someone had been peering in, looking for me. I followed them into the woods. About half a mile in, they started looping, crossing over, doubling back, like the person was trying to hide their trail. I turned around. Something told me I shouldn't go any further. That night, the tapping came back. Louder. I knew it was him. I unlocked my bedroom door, grabbed the shotgun, and stepped onto the second-floor balcony. I flipped on the backyard floodlights. And there he was. Same guy. Same awful smile. Same dead eyes. Holding that same knife. Just staring, like he was looking straight through me. I raised the shotgun and shouted, "Leave now, or I swear I'll shoot." He didn't budge. Didn't blink. Just grinned. I fired a warning shot into the sky. Finally, he reacted, stumbled slightly, then slowly backed away into the darkness, never breaking eye contact. That's when I let the dog loose. I tore downstairs, yanked open the sliding door, and the dog launched into the woods like a rocket, barking and growling with a rage I'd never seen. He had a shock collar, so he couldn't go far, but I like to believe he scared that man away for good. Because after that night, I never saw him again.